fought over for now, as this is actually going to be a pretty slow pistol round. Expect it to go off the rails quick, though.
It's quick when the wall immediately comes down. And that's Leviatán to score first, so Tex gets the opener, and that's second down. There was a stalemate a little bit in terms of utility, but now you have Leviatán creeping up towards B as well, looking potentially to split back into B site.
Util gone from aspas, just looking for that Prowler still to come out from Com if they do want to take more space. TenZ
caught out in the open,
yeah,
just in front of the door, has to do a one and done, and unfortunately he falls by the hands of aspas. Two-player advantage now for Leviatán, as they're now working as a group. All 5 players outside towards the orb of the A site. One hiding behind the box. johnqt gets dispatched by Tex, and also discovered by Prowlers being thrown from the A site here from Sacy. He has no choice but to fall back.
Very low HP, and they just walked. Tex walked out of turret range as you had Zellsis coming around. This time is going to be tough with the spike down, though. Everything kind of resets, and LEV's going to be looking at every angle now.
Maybe they might group up here at the front of the A site. Zellsis doing his due diligence, now opening the door, keeping their 2 players looking out towards the door side. Gets a dink, but no kill. Leaving now Sacy alone.
And the left pocket.
Definitely want to clear it very quickly. Already a satchel on the top of Rubble. And even on the top, TenZ was not ready for that.
Yeah.
So aspas gets first blood. And already
utility.
And the reason why you see Zellsis here playing with the Odin. So the alarm bot's going to get first info. They're going to try to slow things down with nanostorms off the turret, and the Odin's going to be good for the spray to try to deny plants. Instead, he's trying to play in front of the smoke. Instead of playing the retake or slowing things down, he gets denied by aspas. That was scaling up towards that right side of the waterfall. And that spike goes down. Yeah, this is...
plant and pretty much walk out. They just have to choose where to go, and that's being covered by Com. May lose his life, but it'll let everybody else get out safe.
Okay, info here. Walking forward. Hello.
And that's
they're there.
That's when your team says, "Why is your knife out?" You're like, I thought I had a moment. Thought I had a moment. They're still gonna go for the kills, though. They want to drop weapons. Nice damage there.
Took the Odin away here from Zellsis, just spraying it
may
out.
even play into the favor of LEV here. A push on to mount again from Sentinels.
Shots are not hitting though, and Zekken's low on bullets, hit by the paranoia too. Still manages to get the kill onto Mazino before he falls from aspas. He gets 2 in the round. And already to understand for Leviatán that they cleared out the space. Already initiating inside the site, double satchel. Prowler inside waterfall, spotting Sacy, and got to fall back again.
I think LEV recognized too, low buy. They went into this. We have armor and be the advantage. And yeah.
That's a good shout, because usually in round number 4, when you're focusing on orb control, we'll hold that thought though. The satchel's across, but Leviatán still get the 2 first picks. Close range, but instant trades coming in from both sides, even the push outside from B. That was waited and greeted by Leviatán.
The pillars push, completely unexpected to see him pulling out 2 there. So now what do you think the read Sentinels has is? Leviatán's in their spawns for...
Sacy was almost in a one and done. Well, he is still going to be done. Still going to be done. Satchel's in. Com, that was the one that was able to get the first blood for Leviatán to get a flat deniability by paint shells coming through. And now the gap's been closed. They can use this showstopper now for a zekken. There's that second tap on the spike. They're using more util for Leviatán to slow things down. Paranoia being thrown, alert by aspas. And that's a quick 1 and 2. Now 1v1 against the Odin, and Lee Zellsis wins that one. But they have no showstopper for the retake. That might be it right here for Sentinels.
Another lurk?
Yeah.
It never ends.
Just keeping him back. There's kiNgg with that kill.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Leviatán is just able to encroach into the defensive side so fast, just throwing off the state of the game for Sentinels. The timing not there. We even saw Sacy getting caught with the haunt seize out, whatever. I couldn't tell what he was throwing at first, but it's just Leviatán. Everything going their way, and it's because of the movements. The mid-round pretty good sight of this B site now.
Yeah, they got great stall right now with both johnqt and Zellsis here, yet Leviatán, they deny all of that util, not afraid and just brute forcing in.
This one of the first times Sen has their team to get the retake in, and this is what we expected from Zellsis before. The spam through the wall from Waterfall. Now Sen's ready for that retake protocol.
They have everything for this swing round. Locked down at the ready from Zellsis' kill, so he's rotating back towards the spawn to initiate it. They also have a showstopper to just fight towards that corner if Leviatán wants to fight inside the site and stay there. Yet they decide to fall back, play towards the mound. So that lockdown will go through. Nobody's going to get detained. Showstopper now trying to clear information. There's nobody around the site. So they know right now for Leviatán, they're playing post plant outside of mound. There's the Showstopper. 4 for the 9 by aspas. A 4-on-4. Satchel up in the air. There's still a smoke in the front. Sticking on to the spike. Here's johnqt. Puts it at halfway. Now sticking it down. 1 for 1 in front of the fight. And there comes all these diffuses. As all the Sentinels has fallen. Except for
again. And it's going to be a C hit from Lev to start. It looks like they're right in.
Zellsis is on the top of the wood with the Odin.
Bomb grenade out.
Now delaying with Nanostorm is trying to walk in and finding timing through the poison orb.
Spike planted.
Right out of it. Catches calm. Spike at least planted for Leviatán. There's the pit outside on the attack side to cover up all the waterfall. Sacy though has a Nightfall, could use this towards the site, initiates it, engages it now. kiNgg looking to fall back just around the corner, and they might forfeit the pit from there. aspas trying to delay as well with the Showstopper of his own. On the top of the boxes. Now C's just got thrown to get more information as well. But they stay inside the pit, they kept it up. Walking it close, all the Sentinels are low on HP. So hard to walk inside that pit. And
But it's pullback here from Lev, and they leave kiNgg again. This is much like their bonus round that they ran. Actually, they're leaving way more. This is going to be a B pinch for the first time from Lev.
through smoke, kiNgg falls. But you mentioned it. You might think here for Sentinels, okay, we got the lurk down, but at least for Leviatán, they have other players on their side trying to make some noise here. They threw the paranoia out towards tree. They threw a smoke. They popped out both mollies. Her baby door being broken here on the defensive side. That's aspas trying to scale in. Oh, Texas running inside the smoke, catching zekken off guard.
And the teleport into the site, just growing the numbers of Leviatán here on the B hold. To heaven. Oh, they're pushing! Whoa, aspas!
Prowler also keeping Sentinels at bay. Now they can reset. TenZ just waiting for a timing to paranoia in the front of the B site, but nobody from Leviatán will be there except for Mazino. There's that flash now being thrown.
The door.
Cannot connect on the kill. Waiting for it, and finally drops Mazino. That allows her Sentinels to move in, and TenZ at low HP gets a second kill. Now a smoke here. Oswald sticking onto the fuse. Snake bite to keep it at bay.
This is important to Sentinels.
Super aggressive for Sentinels.
The dodge.
The dodge, the first blood, scored by Sentinels, answered back by a knock on the attack in the hands of aspas.
They still fight it. Crazy. Or they get to Zellsis. That would immensely help the rotation.
This is such a big gamble right now, and there's that defensive wall. Leviatán's walking through. The wall's about to drop, and there's 3
left.
just behind. There's that one. There's that second one. It's that 2. Releasing sends some damage, allowing Sacy to rotate over. And now kiNgg once again is left alone. 1 versus 3, 18 seconds left on the clock. A plant, but no more util left behind. Now also on top of that, hit by the Nightfall, giving a chance now for Sentinels to just book it. He gets the first pick there onto TenZ as he drops down. The last 2 have to group together. johnqt and Sacy, snake bite available on defense. kiNgg trying to find information. Let's talk about that in a bit. There's 3 players cross-firing towards the front B. First blood for Sentinels. Sacy falling back. A C's being forward push all the way to rubble, denying the lurk. There's that C execution for Sentinels, and it's open. Nobody's really moving in here for Leviatán yet. Trying to make sure there's no other lurkers around the site. Cleared out towards B, put an alarm bot on flank as well. And all of them grouped up towards the spawn because they lost that space, so zekken's the one to move forward.
Oh, they're gonna haunt, or they're gonna the Prowler this.
Yeah, especially when there's a one-way coming through here on the attack. There's a paranoia, but zekken avoids it. There's that dink in the kill. You guys for him to lock in, he'll get 2! As kiNgg answers back.
Last player
TenZ
standing.
at the ready to trade off his teammate as they're running a 3-player push outside towards the spawn. Tex is alone now. Beats is keeping them at bay. There's that wall finally up. Showstopper to clear it out. Now all the way towards the back. Boombot misses, but at least the C's, and then the Showstopper gets the pick.
Identifying every strat that'll work one after the other. Really giving Leviatán a taste of their own medicine from how we saw it first half. Retake from Link and Heaven, but Baby Door, will they be able to take down Sacy?
Because they have lower guns here for a couple of them. You want to stay inside that site. That's the Stinger, and also TenZ working in tandem. Both of them dropped by aspas. 6 cents coming in from the duelist, even a third in the round. 22 HP remaining, paint shells across. Lineup Larry by johnqt. As aspas is at 1 HP. Was going inside the decay of the orb. That slows the clock down for a bit. johnqt and Zellsis having to work together. There's that mana swap to the even more. Never realized it there. And that will be a round for Sentinels to convert the bonus. Not afraid to make any noise whatsoever. Two players anchoring towards that A side. It's Tex, traded out by johnqt as he's able to drop Zellsis. Still, maybe they don't expect kiNgg here though. Here's the footsteps, nobody's watching it. There's that first kill. Snake bite on the ground, Spike is down too. Door now being open, kiNgg pinned inside tree, so they'll look for a safer plant, but pain shells are also coming down. Aspas gets the pick. As Sentinels are trying to push towards the back of the site. Finally, kiNgg falls down towards the tree. Now Kong trying to push forward, but it's a 1-for-1. Showstopper at the ready. Sacy is alone. Second satchel closing up.
Oh no.
Swings out, and it connects this orb, and you have a Nightfall ready. And when they notice johnqt on the A site with the KJ, they know there's no KJ util on this side as well. Becomes an easy entry for a plant.
Lev with some low members here, going to make the retake difficult, but aspas starts them off right.
You have no choice to fight towards spawn now because he lost control in the front, and Zellsis drops 2. Last 3 of Leviatán, a death ball towards the back of the spawn. First contact will be Zellsis to actually find the information, but I mean, the call from the Prowlers are going to be there. High-low stack, just at the top of the box, there's at the ramp.
Keep him in there.
Nice satchel first, Kong gets the first kill, and Aspas gets both!
No way! Case. A 3-1-1 by Sen now as they try to get some map control. Lose one already, can't push out. kiNgg. It's a good distance for the judge. They come in close.
The decay, there's a
The hit.
Instantly gets traded out though. Allowing Sentinels to move inside the site and get the plant down, and off the plant, johnqt has the pit. But the counter once again is a Nightfall available for Calm on the retake, and it gets popped right away. Door opens up, it's a 1-for-1. They lose control now of the front B side are Sentinels. Force to play inside the pit of both TenZ and johnqt. Satchel inside right now as Aspas is trying to clear it out. Now slowly bleeding to kiNgg, trying to spray across, and it's up against johnqt.
There's time.
Winning a reset on the HP, trying to get lucky with the sprays. johnqt repivots towards the top of the site, sprays and
Aspas just a bit on the off angle here for the peak.
Ooh. Showstopper ready.
Stays.
Comes out, connects onto Zellsis. Meanwhile, though, Calm has fallen, so they did have some sort of a trade here towards the B side, but advantage already comes out for Leviatán. Also, a pit came out on that C side.
Imagine you get into the round with a showstopper and a lockdown, and those are the things that go down first. That did. Sentinels did not need that start, and Lev is very happy with the condition of this round. Able to stay in default positions. Killjoy utility still smattered about A. Yeah, this should be a Lev round. Almost no deaths if they can help it.
And able to dodge the Prowler too. TenZ just getting ready to TP somewhere. It's a seize right in.
Yeah.
Tried to guess it. That he was still trying to hide in that cubby towards that waterfall side. Unfortunately there for Sentinels, it was an off angle closer to the boxes. An easy win there. johnqt trying to create some space. Clearing out all that util on the A site. Now realizes the last nano. Jump spot kill. Should have done it with a classic. Why not? But yeah, Sacy's going to meet up with them. They'll get a plant and a Nightfall out of this. So there's still some sort of hope here for Sentinels on a post plant. But Leviatán are at the ready. 3 of them grouped up here at the staircase.
Pushing, trying to focus a high-low that might be a swing, but I don't know if they have the time. 3 now, about to approach.
Oh, the Nightfall was worked with on the attack, though. As for Leviatán, they have their lockdown currently anchored up on the A site.
Nightfall as well if they do lose a bit of control of the site. So many things to layer on here to keep it secure and keep C a winning round for Sentinels. All the members of LEV make it out, but Sentinels has made a home now in C site. Nightfall comes out quite early because they're expecting LEV to just push in.
Yeah, especially that the lockdown got used. Now they'll keep him at bay for a bit, but here is a winning moment, or a key piece is Tex.
Tex
with the lockdown.
Calm
with support now, dropping the players trying to fight back towards the waterfall. Numbers dwindling for Sentinels. It's up to johnqt and Zellsis.
They're taking all these fights.
There's that lockdown. There's some free space towards the back. There's no util to throw here for Leviatán. There's the deniability delays here with the snake bite. Both of them pinned towards the back of the site. There's that first swing. Second shot coming through. Look out for johnqt and a
for a pivotal round. And this
remaining.
So many ults used here to not secure this round would have meant the game, but the pressure doesn't matter to johnqt.
Bold players on the A side from Sentinels now getting ready to break that door. Boombot now to clear it up. There's that first blood. Instant trade. Comp waiting on the other end. Hit by the paranoia. Turns around on the reload. johnqt got caught there. Couldn't reload fast enough, and Comp gets the pick. On to get information. It's not cleared once again. Such a tight space, but he finds so much room. Now Zellsis trying to save the round for Sentinels. A 2 versus 3. Zellsis swinging out here. Wins it against Comp. Aspas with the backstab. kiNgg gets that pick.
TenZ?
It's all up to TenZ.
It's
One
just
smoke.
two.
Shrouded step, jump spot from Aspas. There's that first headshot, the top of the flank, and the flank across with a Red Bull clutch! Another one coming through for Sentinels!
One enemy remaining.
Absolutely godlike.
Oh, they have so much pressure on the A side. And Sentinels, it's a one-gear move forward. Clear the C site and plant.
I think they're realizing LEV is having a tough time reacting instantly to these. It's just Sen have to be just as scared about the post plants as LEV would be about Sen's. Oh, the shots are off.
Info on 2 players. johnqt wasn't expecting a third. There's a paranoia that's going to hit at least one of them.
Double
Zellsis stays alive, and that's going to slow things down, at least on that side. Giving a chance here for Leviatán to creep in from Waterfall and also from the spawn. That's kiNgg and Tex. johnqt has a pit available if needed, but he's playing it from the mountain. Tex has fallen. Sort of planning for them, and as they're trying to pick up the Vandal, Zellsis does not allow Tex to upgrade. kiNgg now alone. Running a forward, running across, jump spotting and spotting kiNgg. Yeah, he'll get that shot.
Yeah.
Spike will go off no matter what, though. An expensive round for Sentinels, though, as they move into round number 2.
Here as well, so that's 2 big ones. And they initiate on A.
kiNgg's there,
Just hit
by the paranoia, manages to fall back on time. Seas cannot catch him. johnqt watching the staircase. Lockdown available as the orb got picked up. Nightfall being thrown onto defense. Second trying to clear it up but gets information on 3. A lot of them are hit by the Nightfall. 10 minutes behind. 2 kills out with the Vandal. Lockdown in the front. Tex trying to push forward. Denied by Sacy. It's up to Aspas and Mazino. 2 versus 4. Pick comes out. And a plant also comes in. Here.
They tried to skirt under the lockdown.
Gonna be tough here, but Mazino, he's able to at least get one. Trade it back, at least with some pop shots on Sentinels, but Mazino's still alive. Looking to walk back in, has a paranoia, 1 HP, TP's across off the paranoia, but just got hit by the edge of the Nanoswarm. Aspas now has to come huge. Walks in, kiNgg down, Spike being watched, backstab!
And no operators around, and the C-mount fight continues.
Zekken trying to get across, avoids the Prowler. 2 inside the smoke, there's a trade-off, a 2 for 1, and inside the smoke, Calm evens it out. Leviatán falling back. Turret and Tex are still watching for that push towards B. They'll see nothing yet pivot towards the A site where Zellsis is set up here with the full cooking utility on the A site and the Odin.
I'm gonna stay together. Looking for Prowler, Seas here. Do not have the ability to watch back now unless it's an alarm bot. They're just out of range as they start making their way forward. Baby door could be broken, but it looks like johnqt is not going to make that sound. They'll be rotating somewhere else. But they're playing it safe so they can all get here for the retake.
Bomb grenade out.
Already
They're
using
going to
all
push?
the utility.
They're going to push.
Yeah. Behind the Prowler inside the site, though, it's a 1 for 1. Free plant now for Calm. Sentinels split across and looking to regroup towards the spawn. johnqt and Sacy, lots of util in their hands as well. And they have deniability with the Nanoswarms. Potential lineups here as Tex is playing all the way back towards Rubble. And the alarm bot's going to be the first point of contact.
There.
Oh, the jiggle.
Well, they see one.
They know what Tex is playing, and they know he could potentially be playing those lineups, so they have to move forward. There's the alarm bot. Calm with the off angle, now tries to get the backstab contact. It works out, catching johnqt off guard. Now the Nightfall comes out, and Tex getting...
Strong take, but this is the strong site.
It's a jump spot. There's that paranoia on both ends. Calm is able to drop Sacy and also the Spike just to slow down that push out from Sentinels.
Spike knowledge means no one on the map moves. You just see him backing up in sight a little bit more to play it safe. Anchor points being held by 2 on C now. Heaven overside by Mazino as Sentinels look to restructure. They could get a lot of info.
Oh, the top of the dome. KINGG just got spotted, and KINGG has to fight back. Another 1-for-1. Pain shells are trying to push him away.
Have the spike.
Showstopper now ready on the pole
Oh
plant.
my gosh. Where do they put it? What's the safest spot? You can get your blast packs out. Yeah. So Sentinels is going to let them walk into sight, even to get that first touch on Spike. And zekken may just ult and hold it.
Yeah.
With johnqt watching the angle, then they'll burst out.
You got an orb, you got snake bites on top of that. Showstopper is going to be the first one,
Just
the
ult and hold
first
it.
thing to delay, just to actually even take out the smoke away here from Mazino, who does have a second one though. Door is about to open. Satchel's towards the air, make sure that nobody's there. Snake bite coming in as the door opens. So that's one of them wasted towards the back doorway. A pinch attempted to be moved forward. Mazino runs through the door. johnqt trades it right back though.
John again.
Tap on that spike. There's not enough time. And johnqt plays in time, plays the win, and keeps it at a tie. So all of Leviatán looking to group up, and they're just storming as a group with the alarm bot. Zellsis is forced to fall back. Satchel comes across, and he's out in the open in a one and done. Hit by the pain shells, hit by a snake bite, and also gets dropped. Now johnqt has to hold alone. Gets hit by the
30
C's,
seconds left.
and also gets dispatched here by aspas.
So much util coming in, they can't decide what to shoot at or where to shoot.
aspas also moving forward. zekken made too much noise. Showstopper ready. Misses, does some damage on the Sacy though, but he's pinned. Really nothing that Sentinels could really do outside of this paranoia. You're the first piece of util. Nobody's really engaged back on that side. Too late to rotate towards A. So we're going to have close range battles now. Beautiful TP by Mazino. TenZ comes in. aspas trying to fight back towards the waterfall. Answers back with one. But C site is now open for Sentinels to plant.
3v2. Util, there's mollies there. No, just the Viper's bites coming out. Doesn't hit anybody just yet.
KINGG already moved inside though. There's that second snake bite. Door also being open. Spotted and stopped by johnqt. KINGG is now alone. Up against TenZ on a 1v1, at least to start. Manages to find safety, find some cover, spoke up as well, and play with his teammate. There's that contact towards the front.
This was a round where johnqt was able to clutch. They have come away with wins here.
Looks like they had metal detectors too, because they realized that nobody was fighting towards the C side anymore. Perfect rotate towards B. Pain shells to deny. KINGG cannot get a plant yet.
Out of charge.
But all of Leviatán are still holding inside.
Delay.
Plant will be successful this time around.
Planted.
Utility being thrown by Tex on the post plant. Again, a tie game here in round number 29 in this first map of the series. And Sentinels are just trying to find the right timing.
And you got to be telling me they don't expect the paranoia from TenZ to come through this door. It's been almost every time.
But it's going into sight.
He might actually choose sight. If he makes it to switch, it usually goes through door. Gonna go ahead and smoke off one side, so he only gets a few members to be seeing here, and they don't even know!
Perfect one, hits the first. There's the haunt for a counter. Players are stuck towards the back. Now he runs inside the side, gets a backstab on KINGG, but runs out of bullets. Zekken is still there though. Then aspas alone, and then tandem falling back. Sentinels pushing now towards the A side.
So
there's
fast.
two players out on the defensive there. But TenZ just got caught coming out of his shrouded step. But johnqt stuck behind. He's at the staircase. He hears the rotate. This is an opportunity to bring baby door and move towards B for a plant, and they'll do so.
Slowly moving through. A little bit of a lurk on stairs right now by johnqt. Could separate this entire squad of LEV, whether it's one or two. Still gonna stall them out. Oh, this is... Everybody quiet.
And now get loud. That's 2 kills for him, and zekken is there. 2 versus 2, zekken and Sacy. Spike planted. No delays as Zellsis has fallen. Paranoia being thrown out on the defense. aspas trying to fight against zekken. Superstar against superstar. Now deciding to push back and defend his teammate. Defusing the spike. There's that lead on the first, the look back on the other. Zekken's with the sprays, but cannot get it.
Through door here. Zekken should be able to just peek out as the smoke pops and see one to know they're coming. Doesn't even look, actually. Just goes for the nade delay.
Pre-fired shots, and now the plant is not for long B. Leviatán choosing to fight inside the side, choosing to fight towards the spawn. Prowler to get the first blood for Zellsis, and they're just swinging around again! Back to a 2 versus 2. johnqt has a pit to work with after their trip kill. He understands there's still that lurk from KINGG. So it comes down to the smoke on smoke. TenZ versus Mazino. Spotted, forced to fall back, hit by the paranoia, hit by the snake bite, and also killed. Up to KINGG with that timing in the back. The backstab there to a 1v1. Snake bite. TenZ trying to find the timing. KINGG staying tucked in. KINGG!
Together. Now LEV's on defense.
And Sentinels wants to move quick.
We're already here.
Paranoia towards tree. Alarm bot now still up around that smoke. Deniability, there's delay here with the snake bites towards the A side, but Sacy, he made it through. He has a chance now to play towards the staircase, but look at this push. Oh, this is going to be bad.
They're flying.
Zellsis thinks he has a timing.
They're flying.
Oh, thankfully here, Sacy stays behind. He hears the footsteps. There's that first lineup for the second kill. Easily done there for Sentinels. C-site now open. Zellsis has full control.
Not once in this OT have we really had a push like that. And it's called the one time they turn for the flank. Sentinels get 2, and Zellsis is pushed for another one. It looks like we're getting another round here. This is gonna be an easy plant. It's all up to Mazino. And I think they're gonna quiet him down quite soon.
Leslie comes up huge, but with this plant and a nightfall at the ready, and even the alarm bot. Yep.
All eyes on spawn.
Can't stay quiet anymore. He's gonna stay quiet though as he gets hit by the nightfall. Pain shells now, more delays, and you definitely know here at this point. With no util coming through, he TPs across, getting
There it
sprayed.
is for Sentinels.
Once they break that door, there's gonna be delays here with the Nanoswarm. Sacy able to score first though towards that A side. Another spray towards the staircase to drop Calm. That's less util to help aspas, so he's gonna have to do it alone. Walking inside the B side, but there's a lot of push and pull here on both ends. Prowler being thrown on a defense, doesn't spot any opposition close here towards the A site. Now Sentinels will have to choose to play the retake as the plant now comes in for Leviatán on B.
Really nice bit of macro there by Lev. Playing that baby door, playing text to push the site. The shot towards TenZ, they know they've done a bunch of damage.
It's a perfect line here to flash towards the B site.
Yeah.
They're waiting for the timing on it. kiNgg, though, continues to push and lurk. Drops a Zellsis on a rotation. There's that ping, there's that paranoia. It's gonna hit 2 of them. Texto playing the off angle up towards heaven. You know they're hitting the site. And as they make the noise, they break the noise and actually break the door to move towards the B site. Another pivot here with 13 seconds left, but there's no util to stop them for the plant. Room to breathe now for Sentinels. A 5 versus 5 post-plant.
Really nice job with the zekken lurk there, controlling the audio in the middle of the map. Lockdown comes in. And this is going to be tough for Leviatán. They get it just off to the side. It is not going to work.
They'll have to keep them back. And the paranoia was used already earlier on in the round, so they have nothing here once they reopen the door. A TP inside the site. TenZ is trying to find information. Hit here. At least sees the C's in the front. There's that first swing out. TenZ trying to get one. Will be able to do so, but aspas fights towards the back lines. Players are falling down. johnqt and Zellsis once again. 2 versus 3. Tap on that spike. Where's the lineup? He gets picked. And now it's halfway though with the defuse. Will he stick it? He can't. Spike will go. 30 seconds left. You can work the map still. You can still go towards A side or break that baby door towards B. And if you're looking at it here, TenZ is going to be alone on the A site, so he has to come up huge if Leviatán chooses to fight that area. Door gets broken, Zekken stays back. Paranoia to try to slow down as much as he could. 20 seconds left, the Satchel's moving inside. TenZ trying to do as much as he can towards the back of the site. Now the first contact, there's that first kill. Boombot in, instantly traded out. 12 seconds left in aspas. A nuisance at this spot here at the top of A heaven. Has support from kiNgg at the drop.
Placing swarm grenade.
But Sentinels are doing a little bit of Leviatán here. 3 players grouped up towards the staircase as they lose Zellsis in the process of the rotate. Smokes are being thrown. The push, the engagement, Zekken with the first blood. The off angle coming out from Leviatán. These picks are coming through. Showstopper out for aspas. johnqt stays alive for a bit. But now you can definitely see here, going to be difficult for johnqt to get inside the site and to try to get the defuse. Wall after wall, smoke after smoke. And as it comes down, aspas
These takes, these holds, we're hardly seeing this C-mount pressure anymore because of the safety that's required in these rounds because they're coming down to the wire. 4-1 to start off round 36 here for Sentinels on attack to bring themselves back in for another OT.
They're trying to do the same thing.
Lev.
Yeah, grabbing an orb here on the C side. Zellsis is the one that picks it up. johnqt, though, is going to get hurt. They just heard him jump spot. He does get the lineup. The snake bite on the ground, and he pushes Leviatán back. Pain shell, snake bite. He avoids all of it.
Cover going out.
And that will now engage Sentinels towards the C side, and as he rotates across, gets picked up by aspas. There's still util to delay. Big paranoia out for the attack. Mazino swaps Zekken from the air. Stays alive towards the back of the site. His teammate has fallen down. Buying some time as much as he can. Comes on the rotate. Wins another fight against Sacy.
Mazino.
Util now being thrown. Both from TenZ and Zellsis trying to keep things alive. Nanoswarm trying to push him back towards the pillar. But they have a 2 versus 4 now. All of them grouped up, back towards the spawn. The wall bank, one to fall.
Just
This
Zellsis.
might be it. Showstopper out. Aspas does not connect. Zellsis trying to stay alive. Swarmed in by Leviatán.
A lot of mid control by Sentinels as they want map control right away.
It's a 3-2 split to start things off on the attack for Leviatán. johnqt was pushing down, actually with a triple push down mid to stop that split. At least the plant will go down now from Mazino. First contact was second towards that green side, dashed away, and then is waiting for his teammates to move in together with him to retake the site.
Right there.
As Mazino's waiting, High Tide now falls down. Two players greeting him from the snowman. Goes with another cascade, drop from above, still gets one before he falls. But it's up to kiNgg and Calm, made that only Calm. Long range with the LEV Classic. Turret, wingman, shot dart. Looking for the right clicks.
Walking around to gain info. And that's a good shot to start him off. Not a gun they can grab, but a good start nonetheless. Slowly moving in. Good contact play, actually, not even giving up any of this dart info so they can use it for when Sentinels wants to crush back in. And now we'll see, Sentinels goes for a protocol retake. They usually leave 10s towards screen, and 3 will walk up towards the ramp so they can get a high entry back into the site here.
Tom gets a lot of information from his position. Here's the footsteps on the rotate, trying to find the angle with the Sheriff. There's that first shot. A lucky Sheriff so far to get a third kill in the round with it. The first kill being Aspas with that Sheriff. Now johnqt's alone. Chance for Leviatán to get an eco. As he swings out the crossbar behind this reckoning, forming plants, forming orbs.
Yeah.
And this protocol that they currently have on how they hit towards the site. So far, they have an opportunity to have continuous free plants here towards A.
They get themselves in. Pretty easy to boot. We're going to have the full team of Sen to get back on this one. Reckoning just after to prevent that, so delaying a little bit more time. Extra nice there. And Sentinels are going to set up 3-2 split.
Yeah. And Com's just ready for a recon dart too as they try to engage and enter for Sentinels. But there is that nice dizzy and flash coming in. Second and 10, swarming back into sight. Tex is now alone. Nanoswarm to try to delay. He's up by pipes. He's moving forward. That's Mazino, the one carrying on his back. Cascade now blocking out the sights of Sentinels, seeing any crossover. And it's a plant for long so they could use the Hunter's Fury. That's why Com's staying all the way back now on the pulse plant. Last resort. This is difficult now because Sentinels cannot really flank across, so they have to start moving quick now in the site.
And not enough coverage on that wall. Aspas couldn't go forward, so they're forced to now wait for the retake. Calm, delay. Kind of an up-the-gut Hunter's Fury to delay that entrance into the site, but doesn't stop Sen.
That's going to be difficult now because there's that double flash and everybody's getting picked off. There's some delays happening. Updraft, Aspas trying to fall back. They're getting denied for the diffuser halfway. Now Zekken has to stick it. More util coming through. Aspas trying to stay alive. Tex gets the pick with the second one. johnqt and Zellsis make that only the IGL, but there's no time left. That's what they needed to do there for Sentinels to move a little bit more. Spike carry moving outside towards A. So they have the perfect numbers at least to try to fight back in a beautiful first blood to start things off on that mid lurk. So kiNgg falls.
Wave crashing.
Cascade now. Engagement initiation out of Leviatán. A 1-for-1 as Aspas creates the space. Nice headshot there onto johnqt. Back on the top of the A tower. TenZ, Zekken and Zellsis looking to retake, and Zekken was still a little bit too far away, waiting for the confirmation of the spike getting planted. Mazino trying to push forward to fight. You hear the null command coming out from TenZ. Flashes, players are low, and players are falling down for Sentinels.
Get a kill. The one kill on same mirrored positions as before. I should say the same positions rather. And they are ready with util. Interesting spot for TenZ there. Could get caught out in a second, but it looks like he's playing safe knowing the wall's coming up.
And a knife actually did delay, so no snake bites to be thrown towards screens. TenZ gets the opener onto Calm. But again, Aspas, he's the one
pushing,
disrespecting his own walls, pushing towards the spawn, dashes away after he lands the headshot, and a third there onto Zellsis. He could go wherever he wants to go here.
That's spawn. Rotating out the sights. Remember, still decently comfortable for Sentinels to leave them open because the info would come from the back of the site anyways here as Lev hit. So this is almost normal coming in here. Just a little bit more time Sen has to rotate.
Took a minute, 10 seconds. right now for Leviatán to finish where they started. Same type of util coming out for a plant. Spotted now at Jenny and not towards the A tower for long range position in a fight here from Belt. But the same thing happens. Reckoning was at the ready. Aspas on the top of the screens drops TenZ. As that gets the timing for Sacy to push out though to get two of his own. Zekken now pushing forward.
Player standing.
Calm now picked off by Sacy as they pin across. Texas solo. Yeah. You only see one player anchoring towards the A side. It's Zellsis. Yes, the alarm bar gets picked, but the idea is for him to stay back so that they can potentially once again do the lockdown play that they're good for. She uses it right away. Aspas somehow dashed up, but it gets traded out. Mazino is trying to run across towards the high tide to stop the lockdown. Will be able to do so and also kill johnqt.
Mazino stepping up. Absolutely should have been prevented by Sentinels on this round. All three members are back. He's just on a mission right now. 18 HP. He's going to stay in the fight. Give it all he can as the team goes for the post plant again.
Right
How
there.
crazy is that? That they're able to run through high tides with no flashes on the attack for Leviatán, yet still getting these picks.
The positioning that they're gaining in the early part of the map, I think is one, obviously helping LEV, but Sen is suffering from how far they're playing outside last time, but he said Mazino.
Fundamental protocol plays from Leviatán on capitalizing and closing in on these rounds on how they're just easily executing behind all these walls that are being thrown out by Mazino.
Backstab? No. Turret for turret up here.
Window fight.
Oh,
Tex will get spotted by the turret if it continues to walk forward. This is okay here. johnqt is just running around and it's okay. He's trying to bait that out, right? He's walking back already. There is that plant coming through. Aspas somehow gets the pick onto Zekken towards that B site. He hears 2, 3 players rotate out towards kitchen, and he doesn't care about the turret. Swings before. They don't check it. He gets that first pick. And there's that fight against Zellsis very soon. Who wins it? Mazino now inside the site. 3 versus 3, and the other 2 players of Leviatán are playing long range. Inside the site has fallen. Now long range is Aspas. Hit by a fragment. Double swing after. Beautiful protocols there on that swing. Up to Com. One shock dart available. There's that first pick. Shock darted after, but gets picked. These teams. First contact this time around. Zekken was trying not to allow Leviatán to get a plant. Couldn't get a pick, and now you have a chance to get a lockdown for Tex.
This should be a pretty clean round to set up. They're going to go ahead and actually block off towards spawn. So once they get these smokes down the Viper wall up, you're going to see the Sova dart go past after they get rid of this Thrash.
Sova's down. Though. So that's Com with the spike. That's going to delay even more, allowing the fight to happen here. Sentinels trying to fight back all the way from the spawn. All the ults are down. Zellsis, Lever up against that pick there onto kiNgg. Plant finally coming down until Tex is trying to fight back. Com now solo after the plant, wondering where his teammates were. Blocking pipes to give Aspas position in that area. Maybe even a dash on top of the screens will get delayed after that knife that was thrown by TenZ.
And finally, we get them going back to A. Those 2 rounds may be in their own head after the Kaplan timeout, but no, LEV go back to A where it was working.
Defensive pit, a spray. It works out at least for a 1-for-1, and thankfully, it was Sacy that fell and not johnqt. So the pit is still up, yet the plant still comes down on the A site for the A tower, as Leviatán are playing outside of the site now.
2 mollies, 2 shock darts, Hunter's Fury. This is all but secured here by LEV, right? That's the question.
I mean, with the Hunter's Fury,
you have to expect.
There's that tap, wall comes up. He's gonna try to get it halfway. And then it contacts. Com gets the kill. Tex fights onto Zellsis. johnqt's alone. Sticking on that spike again. Dropping down. Here's the shots. Trying to get the spray across, but should be all.
Yeah.
Now spotted here running inside Mazino.
Running out.
With that drop, though, Aspas is going to get ready. Dash available. Picks it up. Down to 10 HP and falls down. Site is now open. Unless there's some deniability here. Shark darts available for Com. Gets the first one out. Sacy with the wingman plant, and we'll get it. 5 versus 5 here. Aspas is low on HP, so is TenZ. All of them playing just around that spike for Sentinels.
Yeah,
as they want to play in front of those walls that are thrown by Mazino. There's the attempt of a retake for Leviatán, denied by Sentinels so far. Aspas alone.
Put all their eggs in one basket here for A with the turret watching behind. Sen want this.
That shot by Zekken on the top of the Viper wall. Mazino falls. So double flash to allow Sentinels to get a blind pick. And also a plant coming out from the wingman at the same spot. trying to engage, pushing outside the balcony. Another nice flash. Double kill from both Sacy and TenZ. This becomes a nice little bonus round for Sentinels.
Spike planted.
Meanwhile, the last two.
Now, and where the flashes land, it allows Gecko for the pickup. Is LEV just getting a few more in here. But the flashes in sight pretty much mean LEV have to play outside of it. It's that tough.
A quasi-buy around the 2 rifles that they save. Mentioned that Thrash that was available for Sacy. Clear out towards yellow, but not really towards the back of the site yet.
Yeah. And look at that. Go out, protect the Thrash. Thrash will be picked up, used again here in a little bit. This is going to put quite a bit of focus for them onto yellow. If they can't disperse before the retake comes in, this could be a problem.
Singer kill though from the top. Inside the tubes, does get the pick onto zekken. Owl drone from Com does spot TenZ. Snake bite to try to keep them at bay.
They're going to push him out here.
And it's a snake bite shock dart combo, but does not land any shots. Meanwhile, it pushed them back towards the high time that was thrown up by Mazino though. There comes that tap on that spike, the second Thrash, but there's the push forward from kiNgg. Stinger though runs out of bullets. Nobody on that spike yet. Com's trying to stick it. Zellsis does get the pick, and then Tex answers back. Now it's halfway. There's only one player left. It's johnqt trying to stay alive, but they're swarming him.
Peek over the yellow railing. So many little trick shots he can hit. Ooh,
aspas fighting against Zellsis, pushing forward with a second kill. No trade opportunities, but Mazino is trying to do the same and try to avenge his fallen comrades, but unfortunately, it's Sentinels pulling back and instantly rotating towards B.
So interesting that Sentinels call that, make the play too. All on Zellsis' shoulders. Now they go for the B plant. They're going to meet a little bit of util delay here, but it shouldn't be anything they can't get through.
Oh, kiNgg just spotted one person towards yellow.
Uber delay here.
Yeah,
they're taking their time though, waiting for gas to come back up.
Exactly. Alarm bot's still there too. Right at the feet from Tex. kiNgg could throw snake bites long range. Once the alarm bot goes off. Unfortunately though, because of a knife. Can't really sound the alarm, so it allows your Sentinels to run around and watch that line. So Zellsis, there you go. First time they pull it out. Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news!
zekken though answers back. The round will be won later on here as we have a 4-on-4 situation. KO all being thrown out now by TenZ. And you do have only the Sheriff from Com in the back of the site. Fully flash pushing forward. aspas does get the pick on the TenZ and somehow gets another one here. Right here, round 1. Yeah, exactly. He gets 2 other ones, sorry, towards that B site. And yeah, we talked about Com that only had that Sheriff on that B site. He also got a kill himself.
They're starting to get themselves on the map, pushed up mid. We were expecting this before. Zellsis is ready.
4-2 again.
Oh, rinse and repeat for Zellsis. Give him 2 more.
Big impact kills for Zellsis. Alarm bot's close, but kiNgg will stay at the outside of that radius to call that rotate over, but it's all a ruse. They made all that noise to pull back in. All face aspas to get this kill.
That's how the op goes down in this?
Last player standing.
Good damage, good damage.
Down, attacker spawn.
And they won't go anywhere to pick it up yet. They want to make sure here for Sentinels that get this round, you get the win, you get the lead.
Bomb grenade out.
Win right now for Sentinels. Clearing the space to engage the lockdown.
Hunter's Fury here. Do they decide? Do they just let it rip?
He's backing up for it.
Yeah, he's getting ready, but I don't think they have it now with everybody in position. They're just going for the retake. Deep dart. aspas, okay to get tagged by this. Protection from the team. Oh.
Lots of ults here.
Little concussing.
And now Com in the back of spawn. Hunter's Fury from the back. Pings 3! Lands 2! And gets a 3rd kill!
Hat trick.
Yes, some friendly fire in the process onto aspas and to Mazino. But he doesn't care. 3 kills, Zellsis full, zekken alone. Now at the generator against a full-man squad of Leviatán.
Man, that just feels like a, yep, they did what we thought they were going to do. So patiently played by LEV. LEV was actually all on 410 and pipes and pushed up to Maze to start this round with ultimates from ultimate. Choose to put that down anywhere, but LEV is not in position. They're playing this one rather safe towards being mid and just giving aspas the chance to play the info game again.
It's going to be a slow round now for Sentinels. Winning condition to work around the map. That pick is huge because that's going to pull rotates away, which allows johnqt to potentially find a timing. Already towards yellow. Comm is leaning across to find info himself, and he's covering yellow. Now gets caught, but still manages to flick back to get the kill. A knife, which allows here Sentinels to start moving forward. Okay.
They have wingman delay. This is going to stop wingman. They're going to have to scatter again. Molly? Oh! Little bro lives.
Free plant. Now that pit that was actually gambled towards that A site from TenZ's knife. They don't have that to use for the retake for Leviatán. Will come down to the trades. A double swing towards the spawn. It's a 1-for-1.
Still gets one.
Comm trying to move back forward with his teammates. Recon dart towards the back. Flash will not do anything as it was thrown inside the orb. Yeah, double ping to get the kill. Lockdown now available for the retake. TenZ has to find a timing. Oh, easy kill. Lockdown destroyed. And also fragment onto the spike. It's not even halfway.
One enemy remaining.
Tex gets picked off.
One enemy
And
remaining.
now kiNgg is alone, but now sticking onto it. It's close! Zellsis is trying to walk up towards the two.
Push.
The op is back in the hands of aspas. Zellsis has made
30
it through.
seconds left.
But he's going to hear this turret now, realizing that it wasn't on boiler in the beginning. Yet aspas still lands that
Spike
shot onto
down
Sacy.
A.
20 seconds left, so Sentinels have to start engaging now towards this A site. Zellsis falling back at the same time too, instead of going for alert play, as zekken is trying to create some space. Gets picked off by kiNgg. 10 seconds left, Nanoswarm out, delays. A shot won by TenZ. And has no choice but to go for the stick, but they're closing in on him. He falls, Zellsis gets picked by aspas.
And they'd be able to move the map here. It's not even a choice. Is the op still ready, but they play close.
Oh, misses the shot, hit by the Dizzy. An updraft in the air, it's a 2-for-1. As TenZ is still looking to get res, and he'll get it. So back to a 4-on-4. They've lost aspas. Comm pushing forward, 2 kills into his name. With a third there. All watching it from the back of the site. I mean, there's 4 players of Leviatán holding from the right side generator. It was a Congo line pretty much from the defense, and it's free pickings there against Sentinel's attempt to move in. It's up to johnqt. I mean, he's won a 4K before. Yeah, nice shots coming out here from Comm.
That's 12 here in stage 1. Pressure towards A just has not been working, and for Leviatán to make the choice towards B, and it looks like they are there for the death ball.
They have to move quick here. Hunter's Fury is available, and he uses it right away to play against Sacy, so he has to get out of it. Does get the pick. There's no refresh on the Thrash, and on top of that, a ping. Mazino playing on the top of the B tower, yet Sentinels can't move in yet for a plant. Throws out a cascade. TenZ is trying to go for a plant. Mazino trying to deny it. Running and gunning. Gets the pick. Denies the plant once again. kiNgg is trying to move forward. 3 players left alive on both sides.
They've disrupted it.
Everything has to be reset now. High tide, slowing down the pace. 50 seconds left on the clock. Comm is still watching on that rotate, so they are weaker on the B site. Orb then comes up to delay even more. Being placed down by kiNgg. They're just waiting here on the attack side for that fuel to come back up, and it will. The walk across the orb. There's that first pick from kiNgg. Orb now coming down. Surprise kill onto Zellsis. Then aspas with the last pick.